getting ready.
You gotta move the little left, I'm not eating.
Ah, 3.
Oh, man. No, I don't know. Hi, everybody. It's Vicki with Live with Vicki and Friends. I told you last week, guess where I am? We're live from Charleston with all of my friends. And we today are going to, you're going to see the beautiful view. I'm actually in Awendaw. Did I say that right, Ronnie? Awendaw.
It's an Indian name.
Halfway between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. And Ronnie Colley, he's one of my besties here. He is going to teach us how to make a cantaloupe martini, which is one of my favorite cocktails. I had one in Nashville many years ago, and I loved it. And Ronnie made it a perfect recipe, so we're going to be showing you how to do that. Please understand that this beverage is for 21 and older, so no underage drinking here. We're not encouraging that. But we're going to take a panorama of our beautiful view here, and then I'm going to have you meet my friends, because I've told you many times this is all about friendship and happy times, and this week is a happy time for myself and our group, and we'll explain that in a little bit. But Ronnie is our bartender, and then you're going to meet all of our friends. So, Mr. Cameraman, you going to do the panorama for us? And I think we're back. And first I want to tell you a little bit about what this week means to me. 15 years ago, all of us that are here met in Cancun. We didn't know each other, and 15 years later, we're still together, friends. So we have Kelly and Ann. They are from Texas. Then this beautiful lady, Paulette, is Ronnie's wife. And then we come over here, and this is Kenny and Tiff. And they're from Ohio too, but we didn't know them when we met them. So we all met in Cancun 15 years ago, and ironically a year later we all got stuck in a Cat 5 hurricane in Wilma in Cancun. And it changed at least my life forever. So this week is our hurricane reunion party. We all get together, and Ronnie and Paulette are gracious enough to host this whole crazy group, and believe me, we've only been here a couple of days and it's already been crazy. And we won't get into the specifics of that because then they would have to share secrets. So, I want Ronnie he's going to start by making a cantaloupe martini, and then we're going to do that, and then I'm just going to talk a little bit about our friends. So, go ahead, Ronnie.
You ready? Okay. Going to start with chunk cantaloupe. You just use a pitcher. We tried making it with melon liqueurs and different juices, but unless you get the real cantaloupe, you just don't get the flavor. So chunked up container of cantaloupe. I added 4 packs of Splendor because it's kind of semi-sweet. We got 8 ounces of orange juice and just a little shot of lemon juice.
Can you use fresh squeezed lemon?
Oh yes, I would make it even better, definitely. Okay, we have vodka here for later, but we don't do that in the blender because we need to strain this afterward. So here we go. It takes a minute to do it because you want to get it as fine as you can. It's a little bit of a process, but it's really worth it.
People would think that's dreamsicle if they didn't know different.
And it kind of comes out like a smoothie or a little thinner. And this is not a very dense strainer. It's kind of medium, as you can see. So we put cheesecloth in it to catch all the big stuff. And we'll just pour some in. You let it sit, you can look through. It's best to have a clear bowl so you can see it straining. But to kind of speed things up, once it drains down and quits dripping, then you take your cheesecloth, and it's hung on the strainer, okay? And Fold it up, get the corners. There you go. Just kind of pull it up and squeeze. Whoops. And sometimes you get a little overflow. That's okay. You got a strainer under it. And just keep straining and straining. When the more comes out, you can start twisting your cheesecloth and make it even tighter. And anyway, through the magic of television, you know, and once you get it all strained, put it in a pitcher, add your vodka.
How much vodka do
And
you
well,
add?
we got about a 40-ounce container here of the cantaloupe juice, and we actually put 12 ounces of vodka in it. So about 4-to-1, but some people like it a little spicier, some like it less. That's on your own, you know, preference. So we're gonna pour some in the glass. What do you think?
Yeah, now when did you add the sugar?
Oh, I added it as soon as I put it in. Cantaloupe chunks, it doesn't really matter. Just before you blend it, add your sugar or Splenda or whatever sweetener you desire.
Okay, and you know what is interesting is I like mine sweeter, so I like a lot more Splenda. I don't
Right.
think as many people, you know, I'm just more of a sweeter drink person.
Right.
But it's great. It's just great as a refresher. It's one of my favorite cocktails, and I only have it when I come here because I can't make it. I'm not that good. So it's really a great refreshing drink, and could you do this with watermelon chunks probably?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
definitely. The cantaloupe's a little stronger though, so you get a little more flavor
Mm-hmm.
in cantaloupe.
It's delicious. So I want to talk about, you know, we talk about with my show, Vicky, Live with Vicky and Friends, and how much friendship means to me. And this week is a living testament to having great friends that, and you know what, we don't see each other that much as much. I mean, we haven't seen these two, this crazy guy, this crazy one. His wife's the kind that he's crazy. We haven't seen them in 2 years. But they flew in from Midland, Texas, right? Right. Yesterday, and to spend a week, and we try and do this every couple of years. And then we get over here, the Kenny and Tim. They only live an hour and a half from us, but with jobs and everything, we don't see them. And ironically, it's kind of funny. The ladies didn't even know each other when we met. The guys kind of were at the pool bar, and you know, we won't tell those stories because those
Right.
are too adult to tell. But we've all remained friends, kept in touch. And you know, I think that's a true testament about what friendship is about, to get together and have fun. And believe me, we have fun this time of year. This one here, this Bubba, Ronnie Colley, is crazy. He's crazy.
Sometimes.
But we love him because he keeps us busy all the time. But, you know, for those of you that, you know, I'm not a Myrtle Beach person, I'll be honest. I love it there, but I'm much more of a Charleston person. And for those of you that want to experiment and try something new, this area is halfway between Myrtle Beach and Charleston. And there's so much to do here. Honey, talk about the beaches and
Well, Isle of Palms, Folly Beach, Sullivan's Island, Kiowa Island, all of these have public beaches. A lot of history here. Fort Sumter, the Yorktown battleships here, Boone Hall Plantation. We have all the gardens just west of Charleston, Magnolia Gardens, Middleton Gardens. It's just a lot to do.
where were we when Ann caught that shark?
We were out on Bowes Island, which is an island out near the ocean. It's a wildlife reserve. Beautiful island. Go out and spend the day on the beach. Matter of fact, I think we're doing that tomorrow.
Yes, on the
See if we
boat.
can catch another shark.
This
It's
one-
just a lot of fun.
This one caught a shark last time.
54-inch shark.
Shark, 54-inch. Man,
We had him for dinner.
we did.
Sure did.
So see, you can fish, and there's great seashells. I'm a big
Oh,
seashell
yeah. Sand
collector.
dollars,
Sand dollars. We get big, huge sand dollars when we're here. So
blue
Blue
crabs,
crab.
shrimp. This local shrimp are in right now. At good economical prices.
see, I have to tell them the story. You know how much shrimp is down here? $1.75 a pound. I'm still in shock. I'm going home with some shrimp.
Really?
As soon as Bubba can find out, we're gonna go get some and take some home. Kenny and
Really?
Tiff and us. So
Right.
there's so much here, and you know, I'm not a big chain restaurant person. I love the smaller restaurants, and I will tell you, I'm gonna shout out to two because you know my two favorite
Oh,
restaurants.
yeah.
Page's Okra Grill, which if any of you follow me on Facebook at all, you saw me and Paulette sitting in the big chair at Page's Oak Grill. That is one of my favorite places. And then there is this little diner in McClellanville that has the best fried food, and I love it because I don't eat fried food at home, so it's great. McClellanville Diner. So there's a lot to do between Charleston and Myrtle Beach if you don't want to be commercialized, if you will. We love it here. We're down here at least once a year with you guys. At least.
Sometimes we get to
Yeah.
see you more than that,
Yeah.
which is good.
So, you know, this holiday season is obvious, or this holiday coming up is obviously about, you know, celebrating our independence, but it's also time to celebrate friendship, and that's why I named the show Live with Vicki and Friends. And I'm fortunate enough this week to be down here and celebrate with my friends. So, we are going to celebrate with you right now. So,
Cheers.
to celebrate friends, cheers, happy 4th, enjoy your friends like we are this week.
Cheers.
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 Happy
Cheers.
4th.
Cheers, everyone.
Please follow us on the local talk sites, and next week we will be filming a fun segment about fun trendy eyewear with essential eye vision. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Have fun. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's pretty good, Vicky.